Hi everyone, this is Divya Rathi from Venkateshwar School. In today's session, we are going to study about simple permanent tissue. Permanent tissues. Meristematic cells take up a specific role and lose the ability to divide further and form permanent tissues. The process of taking a permanent shape, size, and function is called differentiation. Cells of meristematic tissues differentiate to form different types of cells which altogether form permanent tissues. Characteristics of permanent tissues. The cells of permanent tissues lose their ability to divide and attain a definite shape and size which do not alter afterwards. These cells perform specific functions. The cell walls of cells of permanent tissues can be thick or thin. The thickening may be regular or irregular. The cells may be living or dead. Permanent tissues are classified into two types: simple permanent tissue and complex permanent tissue. Now, simple permanent tissues are made up of single types of cells. They are of three types: parenchyma, collenchyma, and sclerenchyma. Now we will be studying parenchyma in detail. Parenchyma is widely distributed in plant body in the stems, roots, leaves, flowers, and fruits. Parenchyma forms the basic packaging tissue of the plant. Parenchyma cells are living. The cells may be oval, round, cylindrical, or polygonal in shape. They have large intercellular spaces between them. The cell wall is thin, made up of cellulose. Each cell has dense peripheral cytoplasm with a prominent nucleus and a large central vacuole. Now, when some parenchyma contain chlorophyll, they are known as chlorenchyma of leaves, and they are involved in photosynthesis. Some parenchyma contain large air spaces, that is, parenchyma of hydrophytes, help the plants to float in water. Parenchyma protects the plant and checks the water loss in the form of epidermis. The main function of parenchyma is to store and assimilate food. Now, the next type of tissue is collenchyma. Collenchyma is also living tissue like parenchyma. They consist of living cells which are circular, oval, or angular in shape. Cells are elongated, irregularly thickened at the corners due to the deposition of extra pectin and cellulose. Each cell possesses a large central vacuole, a nucleus, and a peripheral cytoplasm. The cells may have or may not have intercellular spaces. They often contain a few chloroplasts. Now, the functions of collenchyma. They are living mechanical tissue which provides mechanical support and elasticity to young dicotyledonous stem. It is present at the margin of some leaves and thus resists tearing effect of the wind. It allows growth and elongation of organs. The next type of tissue is sclerenchyma. Sclerenchyma are dead with little or no protoplasm. The cells are long, narrow, closely packed without any intercellular spaces. The walls of the cells are highly thickened due to uniform deposition of lignin. Thick walls make the cell hard, strong, and impermeable to water. Due to excess thickening of the wall, its cell cavity of lumen becomes narrow. Sclerenchyma is abundantly found in patches or in definite layers. They are found in stems, roots, veins of leaves, hard covering of seeds and nuts. The husk of coconut is made up of sclerenchyma tissue. Sclerenchyma is also found in pear and guava, where it provides crunchiness to these fruits. Functions: sclerenchyma is dead mechanical tissue which protects the plant. It provides strength to the plant parts. It makes plants hard and stiff. Thank you.